What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Boruto Manga chapter 71. So this is going to be my predictions and expectations video for the chapter. So let's start off by talking about where last month left us off, which was the cliffhanger of Code just about to kill Amado. So now that leads us to question, will Amado actually die? My response to that, and I'm 99% sure of this, I do not think this is where Amado will die. I think this is just one of those chapter cliffhangers that they put to bring you back to read next month. And it's still a really good cliffhanger, but I think Amado is going to play much more of a role in this story. I think he's going to be around till post-time skip, and I think the earliest he would die would probably be right before the time skip, but I feel like he would have to reveal a lot. That's why I think if he does die, it'll be post-time skip. So that's the big thing. I do think that he won't die. And I think what's going to happen actually is that Ada is going to save Amado for now, because she, if you remember back to multiple chapters ago, she said that she wants to kill Amado herself. So that could be one reason. Another reason that Amado may be spared could be because Ada suggests, or Code even realizes, that Amado can be used as perfect bait to lure in Naruto and Sasuke, and perhaps even Boruto. And now that Code's limiters are removed, the bait could be set, being Amado, and he would think that maybe he could take them all out and get his revenge that he wants. So I believe there's a good chance we go that route as well. So I do believe that this might lead to a potential Amado retrieval arc. So before I dive into that, I do want to also say that another big plot twist that I think could happen actually is maybe Kashin Koji will make his return here and save Amado. Now that one would be a bit crazy at this point because we haven't seen him in forever. There hasn't been any foreshadowing of that or anything like that. But I do think there's a chance that Kashin Koji pops up again before the time skip occurs. And he probably has some questions he wants to ask Amado after Amado just left him to die against Ishiki. So I could see him maybe interfering here. Maybe Koji wants his own revenge perhaps on Amado. That's always a possibility as well. Honestly, it's funny. It seems like Amado has a lot of targets on his back at this point, just because of what he's been doing with the whole Kara organization before joining the Hidden Leaf Village to begin with. Another big thing I'm expecting in this chapter is a lot of aftermath talk. I feel like it's going to be set up for one more arc that we get before the time skip, because I know a lot of people want the time skip, but I think there has to be a reason for us to go into the time skip. For example, I don't think we can just go from what just happened to a time skip in the next chapter, because then anybody can ask, well, why didn't Code attack in the last 2 or 3 years? I feel like there has to be a reason why Code doesn't attack for a few years, or why, some other events happen that lead us to a time skip. So I'm expecting aftermath talk between Naruto, Sasuke, and Boruto, discussing with Shikamaru and Kawaki, because they're right outside that door. So I think they're going to discuss, and this could be a potential time to plan out a retrieval arc. And I am going to be interested to see how Boruto and Kawaki react to seeing each other here, especially after what just happened. And it is also going to be big to see how the others treat Kawaki in this situation, if they'll let him even hear exactly, what went down 100%. He does know that Code was around because he showed up in the last chapter by Shikamaru to talk to Amado, and then he did see Code's claw marks. So Kawaki's probably going to be around too. I'm also, this is a little detail, but I'm expecting some reactions to the new and improved Delta. I don't know if Naruto and Sasuke are necessarily fully aware that the cyborg that was being developed to help out the village was Delta or not. So, you know, that could be a little part of the chapter that they add in as well. Maybe a reaction from Boruto as well. Kawaki kind of just, you know, ignored her last chapter, so I'm assuming he maybe knew who the cyborg was. But yeah. But mainly, yeah, I think this is going towards the direction of a Amado retrieval arc. A plan will definitely be made, I'm thinking, to go rescue him. And they're probably also gonna, you know, think about the possibility that Amado's dead. And I do also want to say that in the previous arc, when everybody was complaining that Sasuke wasn't around, that could tie in really well over here, because Sasuke was out investigating. He found their hideout, and he found Bug as well, if you guys remember. So the fact that Sasuke went, and Sasuke was able to get some of this information, means that that could be a good piece of writing from previous chapters. That could be foreshadowing this whole Amado retrieval arc, and everything will tie in nicely with that. Another alternative to that, though, is Code may just come to the village and attack again. Maybe Code will get really cocky now, because he'll believe that nobody can stop him. And although I do believe that most of his claw marks anywhere near the village, I know in the village they're probably taken care of, but I don't think any claw marks of his exist even near the village right now, with how high they're keeping surveillance for him. So I do believe that that would be, you know, a little less likely for him to just travel from foot, unless he's just, you know, straight up charging in, which I don't think he'd be dumb enough to do. Another big thing, if an Amado retrieval arc does happen, I do not believe that Kawaki will be allowed to go on this mission. I don't think he'll be allowed unless Naruto grants him permission, which I think is not too likely right now, because Kawaki just killed Boruto. That's a pretty big thing. He's gonna have to earn some trust back, but at the same time, I don't think Kawaki is necessarily just gonna sit there if Naruto's going on a retrieval mission and he has to stay back. You know, I don't think he's gonna listen to that. So initially, though, I think my guess for this rescue mission is that it's going to consist of Boruto, Naruto, and Sasuke. I don't expect Shikamaru to tag along. I expect him to stay back in the village, and I'm expecting him to try keeping Kawaki under lockdown for a while. But I do think Kawaki's going to go rogue here and disobey, and at some point he's going to escape from Shikamaru and whoever else that is holding him down. Overall, though, I think this chapter is going to wrap up with them heading out. So again, just a pretty big setup chapter. A lot of different ways they can go with this. I pretty much say this every month, because there really are a lot of ways the Boruto manga can go from here on. But it seems like, you know, we just finished a segment of an arc. So what happens next is a mystery, but my best guess is an Amado retrieval arc. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. Would you like to see that? Where do you think they're going to head in chapter 71? And another thing, when do you guys think Boruto's going to get a scar? I feel like that's going to be something that happens sometime soon too. I'm thinking that's going to be before the time skip. But I may be wrong. And who knows, maybe Boruto will start involving, you know, some other characters. They did talk a little bit about Sarada and Mitsuki. Maybe they're going to get a little more involved. And if not that, who knows, maybe we'll see some other older characters. Maybe we'll see Konohamaru again. We haven't seen him in a bit really doing anything in the manga. So plenty of ways they can go about, you know, a rescue mission or whatever else they decide to do here. But let me know what you think in the comments below. That's going to be it for this one. Be sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.